here we're going to look at finding a value or a new score, or a new amount that gives a certain average, a certain mean. Really often I see this kind of in real life where you say, okay, I got this score, this score, this score on my homework and tests. What do I need to do to pass? Maybe it's the end of the semester. A lot of people come ask me stuff like that. You can actually figure it out yourself quite easily, but you can always feel free to come ask me too. But in this one, we're talking about basketball games. So you scored 14 points, 22 points, then 22 points in 3 different games. You want to bring your points per game average to 20. So in this next game, what do you need to score? So notice, just like in a lot of story problems, we don't need most of the words in between. Kind of the only pertinent stuff here is that you currently scored these, and you want your average to be 20. So we're saying 14, 22, 22, and what would bring your average to up to 20? Okay, well, think if your average is 20, maybe some games you did better, some games you didn't do as well, but theoretically it would be the same as saying if you scored 20 points, 20, 20, 20. So how many points would you have total? Or if we're thinking about quizzes or tests, how many points do you need to have an average of 20? Well, if there's 3 games now, there's going to be a 4th one. So if you want your average to be 20, it would be like you scored 20 points in each of those 4 games. So somehow you need to make it up to 80 points. It doesn't have to be 20, 20, 20, 20, but it doesn't make a difference if it was. So total, you need 80 points. So it would help to know, well, how many points do you currently have? So let's add up the scores that you already did in the first 3 games. So 22 and 22, you scored 44 in those games, and then 14 in the first ones. The first one was a little lower than the others. So 58. So you want to make it up to 80 points, and you currently have 58 from the first 3 games. So how many more do you need in the 4th game? So just basically what's missing. So you are 80 minus 58, so 22 points away. And we'll even write out the subtraction here. So we have to borrow. So 10 minus 8 is 2. So your 22 points is how much you need to score in the 4th game. And you could check on it too. Make sure that if you add up 14, 22, 22, 22, that you actually end up with 80 points, which in 4 games would make your average 20 points per game. So 22 points would be the score that you need. So it's mainly, what do you need, how many points do you have, and how far away are you from your goal is what you need to get on the next test, the next quiz, the next basketball game, whatever it is. It's the same scenario.